What? Oh,
All right, period 2 underway, or about to get underway. Oh, got a little goalie maintenance down here on the end. The refs checking a few things out. Okay, here we go. Not sure what that was about, but here we go. Puck drops. Harmer taking that face off. Holy Angels pulls it back. Butler pinches up. Callahan spins around. Turns the puck over. Owen races back. Cavell with a good save there. Puck gets stuck in the ref's skates, it looked like for a second there. Kohler hits Butler. Butler leading the way. Here comes Callahan. Callahan off sides. Nope. She stays on sides. Whistled and below. They'll dump it in. Callahan will check back up. Puck comes behind the net. Kohler flies in the zone. Holy Angels coming out with some fire here. Trying to get a goal. Callahan works through the crease there. She'll backhand out in front. Harmer on the backside. Good shot. Harmer is planted there behind the net. Snuck out. Got a nice one-timer attempt. Owen holds the blue line. Fires one in. Shot. Save. Coaches will change all 5 on both sides. So if you haven't played or watched occasionally, the shifts the girls take are about a minute. Sometimes less, 45 seconds to a minute. A couple times up and down the ice, and they're off. Centering, puck's loose out front. Johnson has it deflect off her stick. Sturgis looks up to the point, gets her pocket pick, but recovers with Dempsey. Puck came up front. Holy Angels snags it. Here comes Holy Angels to the middle. Knee neighbor in good position there. Butler trying to get it up to Johnson. Johnson to Sturgis. Sturgis comes in. She crosses the red line, flips it in, gets deflected. Hawks able to still maintain possession, but it comes out. Knee neighbor can't control it. Here comes Holy Angels into the side wall. Dempsey. It's up to Sturgis. Takes it herself. She'll dump. Oops, she can't quite get there. Dempsey goes into the boards hard. That looked like it hurt. That would hurt me. She gets up. Looks like she's okay. Yeah, looks like she's okay. Moline goes between the legs. Nice little maneuver there. Moline along the wall. Johnson battling it. Probably could have dumped that in there. Oh, that was Terwilliger. Sorry, Terwilliger. Moline battling here. Puck comes through knee neighbor's skates. On net. Cavell is going to cover it up. More of a face-off. Bodie Butler exchange out for knee neighbor and Butler. Little Butler. Knee neighbor coming off. Terwilliger taking that face-off. Picked off here by Dahl. She's created some space. Got Moline on the backside. She dives in shoulder down, centers it, puts it on net. Players go into the boards. Ice is slippery back there. Nice play by Allie Butler. Terwilliger picks it off. Tries to hit Butler. Couldn't. Terwilliger making a couple of moves. Loses it here in neutral. She'll try to dump it in. Can't. Callahan. Puck did slip into the zone, it looked like. Butler, right off the bench to Kohler. Kohler flips it in. Terwilliger wanting off for a change. Butler throws it on net. Kohler out front. Callahan and Kohler get tied up together. Kohler in front. Callahan surveys. Callahan up to Bodie. Bodie fires one in. Shot saved. No deflection. No rebound. Harmer taking this face off. Oh, yeah, is that Joe? Yeah, Harmer. Harmer pushes it towards the crease. Hawks unable to control. No penalty. Oh, they're calling a penalty on Callahan. No. Yep. Hawks will have to kill one here. Callahan going in for tripping, which watch the replay. And if you're watching this, you can always go back and watch the replay and then catch up with me. It's not like you're going to miss a live shot here. Just go back. Just find that arrow button on your remote that goes to the left. Just go back 10, 15 seconds. Oman gets to the puck. Nice play. Pushes it deep. Right off the face-off. Kohler aggressively down, controls the puck. But I can't see. She got to take it away. They center it. Oman and Butler retreat. Oop. I don't think that's a penalty. Nope. Oh, they're calling a penalty on that. Cross-check. Ref called Kohler. Hawks will be 5-on-3 now. Hawks will be 5-on-3. Hawks will be 5-on-3 for 140. Oman, Butler, Harmer out there. Let's see if Harmer can win this face-off. Let's win a face-off here. The face-off win right here is worth about 20 seconds. Up against the wall. They can't control it. Butler out front trying to control it. The player out in front takes some space away. Oman puts a stick down. She retreats back. Shot. Backside. Puck's loose. Oman trying to clear it. There we go. Hawks clear. So 110, 112 here, 110 to kill this. To get back to 5-on-4. Holy Angels dives back in the zone. So when they work this power play, they'll keep kind of shifting further and further into the net, try to find something on the backside. Butler pokes it ahead. Let's see, Harmer's going to get there. Harmer whacks at it. Hits it down the ice. Oman blazing down the ice. Catches them off guard, battling. She'll have to get back. Good play by Oman. Sealing that wall off there. Let's see Holy Angels pushing it in. They shoot. They score. Holy Angels getting on the board there. Holy Angels player putting a good shot on that one. See, it's still 5-on-4 here. Be 5-on-4 for about 20 seconds. One penalty comes off. Yep, 5-on-4 for 40 seconds. See if the Hawks can. We gotta have to snuff this one out too. Lizzie lurking out top through the neutral zone here. Hawks with some control. Just try to get it deep. Scoop it up, get it deep. Good job. Knee neighbor. Gotta lifted it up into the zone. Callahan racing back. Knee neighbor defends, puts stick down. Puck comes up. Top of the circle. The line here. Here comes Holy Angels. Our shot deflected out front. Save Cavell. And we're back at full strength, Hawks. So it's 5-on-3. It was a 5-on-3 goal to make it 3-1. And they killed another 40 seconds off. So that's where we're at. Harmer taking this face off. Kohler trying to push it up the boards. Pressured by Kohler and Harmer. Butler. Puck's in the center. Here comes Butler. Butler gets her feet tangled up a little bit. She goes into the board. Harmer has it go off her stick. Still battling. Harmer trying to kick it forward. Kohler has it go off her stick. He'll just get it deep here. Harmer banging it deep. Callahan pressures along with Kohler. Hits Callahan. She keeps it in play behind the net. Kohler, or that's Harmer back there. Sorry, those two, sometimes I get them mixed up. Here comes Holy Angels. Into the middle. Omen, good stick on it. Stops that attempt. There's another shot. Up against the boards here. Holy Angels pressing a little bit. Butler having some trouble getting it out of there. She corrals it back, Butler. It's tripped up. Harmer can't control that pass from Kohler. Lizzie, a good stick there. There's a shot up and over the net. Holy Angels with some pressure here. Hawks trying to get it out. They chip it ahead. Here comes Kohler. Kohler with a head of steam. She gets past the player there. She kicks it to herself. That would have been an amazing goal. Great move by Kohler. Omen controls it. She pushes it back to Bodie. Bodie lets it go off her stick. Turn it over in the zone here. There's a play on the net here, and we'll have a face-off in the zone. So Hawks a bit on their heels the last few minutes after that Holy Angels goal with some momentum. Neighbor off her stick to Bodie. Bodie up the wall to Sturgis. Holy Angels a little bit more bite to their skates right now. They take it away. Back into the corner it goes. Bodie. Good job wall boarding up the player there. Up at the side wall. Holy Angels controlling on the top. Off the boards. One-time attempt. They can't get it out. That's going to be not an ice. It's not going to get there. If I'm betting. Nope, icing waved off. Hawks got a break there with that puck slowing down. Puck's going to come out. Neighbor, she'll flip it ahead. Trying to get it in, can't. Hard off the boards. Bodie, Neighbor. Got before icing, that's good. Dempsey into the wall. She gets pinned up. Moline. Holy Angels breaks out, goes off her. The Holy Angels skater stick. Neighbor with a good stick. Holy Angels regains control. Puck comes in deep. Bodie into the corner first. Centered it. No one at home. There's a shot. Oop. Can't get a shot off. Dahl bottled up at the center. Holy Angels gets it deep. Bouncing puck to Covell. She'll jump on it. White Hawks need to settle this down a little bit here. Harmer taking that face off up the boards. Callahan. She gets knocked off the puck. Up to Kohler. Kohler's got Harmer. Shot across the pass there. I thought Kohler was going to rip that one. She tried to flip that into Harmer. Harmer off the boards to Kohler. They go give and go. Harmer behind the net. Goes up against the wall. Butler. Omen looks over to Butler. Butler up to Callahan. Callahan trying to get it deep. Can't. Turned over, though. Centered. Omen on the backside. Scores! Omen cleaning up some scraps on the backside. Great position out in front of the net to take advantage of that. Big momentum goal turner there by the Hawks. Holy Angels had some momentum, and Omen on the backside looked like a rebound, possibly a pass. It's hard to see from this angle. Finds the back of the net. Hawks go up 4-1. 7 minutes to go here in the second. Butler swings it to Neighbor. Neighbor up to Sturgis. Can't quite connect on that. Puck stays in the zone. Here comes Sturgis. Sturgis wheels around one. Backhand. Just wide. Whoops, bad camera work. Tell the camera guy to get his it together. Neighbor. Dempsey flips that one on the air. Goes off the side of the net. 6:35 here left in the second. Neighbor backs off. Puck comes by her. Oh, she bats it down out of midair. Butler in good position. Emma Butler, that is. Dempsey behind the net. That puck passed out in front. Shot save, Cavell. Omen with that goal. Callahan getting assist along with Harmer. Johnson taking that face off. Holy Angels floats it back in. Johnson will dig it out of there. Butler comes in for some help. Bodie pushes in. Johnson activates as well. Bodie, good play by Bodie. She gets it up to, nice pass to Butler from, great exit pass to Sturgis. Sturgis on the backside, she'll fire that one. Her stick gets just tipped enough to take the juice off that shot. Butler up to the top. Bodie fires that one in. Shot deflected, goes wide. Butler holding the line here. She'll have to back off. Offsides. Holy Angels. So 5:29 here left. Owen peels that one off the blue line, pushes it up to Bodie. Oh, no, Bodie wore 42 last year. Sorry, that's Dahl. I get that confused still. Dahl's 42. To Williger on the blue line, and they're offsides. Terwilliger taking the face off. Omen will go retrieve it from behind the net. Surveys. Hits Moline. Butler peels it off the boards. Up to. That's a nice kick in there by Dahl, and they'll jump on it. Face off, Callahan up to Bodie, back to Callahan. Callahan makes one miss. Can't quite stretch out enough to control that. Hawks with some, there we go. Kohler enters the zone, leaves it for Harmer. Those two communicating, you can hear him centering it. Callahan drooling on that one, couldn't get a good stick on it. Bodie crashes down in the zone, up to Butler. Butler trying to settle a rolling puck down, hits Callahan. Callahan fires it, saved. Good pressure by the Hawks there. Holy Angels will change out all five. Claire, Larry, keeping the five out there. Callahan pushed it off the boards. Holds the wall, hits Bodie. Fire it, Bodie. Fire it. Looks over to Neighbor. Neighbor shoots one on net. That just goes wide. Bodie circles around it, centers it, deflected, back behind the net. Harmer on it with Kohler. Callahan's open. Couldn't quite find her there. Callahan into the corner. Up to Bodie. Bodie back to Callahan. She can't hold that. Callahan finds it again. Oh, nice move by Callahan. She's going to hold it. Shot. Harmer down on a knee. Tried to bang that one home. Couldn't get a good stick on it. Shot deflected out front. Bouncing puck. Harmer taking a few whacks at it. Still in the zone. Harmer. Bodie's still able to hold the zone. Bodie attacks. Tries to get it to Callahan. Deflected out front. Shot goes wide. Callahan pinned up against the boards. Trying to make a few misses there. This crew out here for a long time. Centering. Puck's going to come out. Neighbor is going to have to get back. Good stick by Neighbor. Sky is tall, long stick, taking advantage of every inch there. This crew for the Whitehawks been out there for a while. Lizzie may ice it. I think she'll just get to the red line. She floats it ahead to Kohler. Kohler dives in behind the back. Goes down with a trip. And that 5 will go off the ice for a while, I think. Kohler going behind the back. It's tripped. Rewind and look at that. Omen Butler coming out on D. We'll see what Larry walks out here for this first part of the power play. Callahan, Harmer, and Kohler were out there for an extended period of time there as they had a lot of zone time. So we'll see what the team dials up here. Twilliger taking this face off with Moline. Butler controlling on top. Omen goes to the other side. Omen patiently works back around. Swings it over to Twilliger. Twilliger hits Butler. Butler. She fires one in. Shot save. Hear the pad thump from up here. Twilliger trying to hold the wall. It's knocked off the puck. Moline coming in there for reinforcements. Trying to hold it. Can't. And the puck's going to come out. So Omen will retrieve it. Omen assesses. Oh, overhandles. My handle broke here. Camera guy said too much. Puck gets turned over here. The Hawks. Callahan pushing it forward. Butler will have to retrieve it. All right. Butler letting things get set up. She'll bring the puck up. Up to Kohler. Kohler up to Callahan. Callahan. She'll gain the blue line. She'll put the brakes on. Oh, she turns it over. Butler trying to retrieve it. Callahan held on to it a little too long there. Omen will spin back around. It's Kohler up to Harmer. Hawks enter the zone. Harmer. It's bottled up. Omen slaps on that one. Goes a little wide. Butler. Emma Butler out there now. Trying to hold it. Can't. She chips it backwards. Or back into the zone. Omen will grab that. Up against the glass. She'll pull it back. Finds Callahan. Callahan pulls it back. Finds Butler just out of the reach of Kohler. 14 seconds left here in the second period. Puck comes back to the neutral zone. Neighbor will swing it around. She's pressured. Keeps control of it. Turns it over on the blue line. And they're offsides, and that'll wrap up the second period. So Holy Angels scores 1. Hawks score 1. Shots 22-13. We'll be back. I got to power off because my battery's it's dead. So just be back in about 10 minutes.